Thank you, Madam Speaker and members. We're considering a resolution. I move House Joint Resolution 1024 and ask that it be read at length.
Mr. Randall, before you do that, just one moment. Members, we're hearing a resolution. Mr. Randall, please read the resolution at length.
House Joint Resolution 1024 by Representatives Garnett and Wist, also Senators Aguilar and Tate, concerning celebrating the University of Denver Pioneers ice hockey team's 2017 NCAA championship win. Whereas the University of Denver Pioneers collegiate ice hockey team has been competing since 1949, and whereas the Pioneers ice hockey team won their first national championship in 1958 and would go on to win several regional championships and 3 back-to-back national championships in 1960 and 1961, 1968 and 1969, and 2004 and 2005. And whereas the Pioneers ice hockey team completed their 2017 regular season with a record of 33 wins, 7 losses, and 4 ties. And whereas on April 8, 2017, the Pioneers ice hockey team added an 8th national title to their already stellar record, triumphing over longtime rival Minnesota Duluth with a score of 3-2. And whereas the Pioneers are now tied for the second most title-winning team in the history of the NCAA Division I men's hockey. And whereas the Pioneers have demonstrated their winning values both on and off the ice as they participate in community-building efforts and always aspire to a service-above-self attitude, a primary tenet of their team's vision statement. And whereas it is fitting that we acknowledge the hard work and successes of the University of Denver Pioneers ice hockey team and celebrate their 2017 NCAA championship win. Now, therefore, be it resolved by the House of Representatives of the 71st General Assembly of the State of Colorado, the Senate concurring herein, that we, the Colorado General Assembly, congratulate the University of Denver Pioneers ice hockey team on their 2017 NCAA championship win and celebrate their many achievements as a Division I collegiate team. Be it further resolved that copies of this joint resolution be sent to Governor John Hickenlooper, Denver Mayor Michael Hancock, University of Denver Chancellor Rebecca Chop, and University of Denver Vice Chancellor for Athletics and Recreation Peg Bradley Dops.
Assistant Majority Leader Garnett.
Thank you, Madam Speaker, and members, please be seated. We are here today to recognize and to celebrate the accomplishments of the DU hockey team. They had an amazing season where they, as you heard in the resolution, won 33 games. And Jim Montgomery, their coach, who's here with us today, each year that he has been the coach, they have moved one step closer to this crowning achievement. In 2014, they lost in the first round of the tournament. In 2015, they made it to the quarterfinals. In 2016, they lost to North Dakota in the semifinals, and it was that loss that really solidified their focus, and they came up with a slogan that turned into a hashtag that was Skate for 8. And that slogan and that persistence helped them through the tournament, through their season, through the tournament, and into the championship game. And it was quite the game. I don't know how many of you were able to watch it, but the 3-2 victory was capped off by Jared Lukosavicius, which is a tough name, but he had a hat trick, which for all of you, that means he scored 3 goals. The first 2 he scored in 16 seconds, which is a tournament record. And the last time there was a hat trick in the championship game, it was actually in 1993, and it was Jim Montgomery, their coach, who was the last one to have a hat trick in the championship game. So I thought it was great that he was able to coach them to the championship, that there was a hat trick. Tanner Gillette had 38 saves. It was quite the game, and we are very, very excited to recognize your achievement on the House floor today. I can speak on behalf of my colleagues to say the state of Colorado is very proud of your achievement. I know that the mayor and the governor got to come on the ice and congratulate you, and they had all this gear. The mayor had a jersey with his name on it. I don't have a jersey today, but I think it's because, well, it's all right, it's all right. It's because we have more strict rules when it comes to Amendment 41. But all of that being said, we are very proud, and I am proud to represent DU, and thank you for taking the time to come down here and allow us to recognize you.
Assistant Minority Leader West.
Thank you, Madam Speaker. Well, Representative Garnett, perhaps you might have gotten a jersey if you were an alum of the school. But you'll be an adopted Pioneer. I also didn't get a jersey for those of you tracking Amendment 41. I graduated from DU a long time ago in 1985, and that's when I like to refer to the dark years at DU when the campus was a little dumpier than it is today. And I graduated from the old DU arena, which smelled like beer the day that I graduated. But I have always been so proud of our hockey program and the fact that we have now won 8 national championships. And I say we because we are proud of you, all of us that are members of Pioneer Nation. So to those of my friends from Colorado College, there's always next year. Good luck. But to the champions, we're so proud of you. Thank you for representing our state. Thank you for representing our city. And thank you for your spectacular performance. We are very, very proud of all of you.
Representative Esker.
Thank you, Madam Speaker. And I want to thank you for making Colorado proud, not only on your national championship, but for something else. It was brought to my attention that the DU hockey team participated in the You Can Play campaign. And someone who's a former coordinator for an LGBT youth group, I can't tell you how important videos like that are, saying that you are a team no matter who you are and your teammates are your teammates as long as you all stand together, really changes a lot of kids' interpretation of college sports and whether or not they'd be able to be on a team and play. So I just wanted to stand up during this time and really thank you all for participating and making that video. You have no idea the amount of difference you have made. Thank you.
Majority Leader Becker.
Madam Speaker, I am a DU alum. I graduated in 2005 when it was another, I think, winning championship. But the thing I really wanted to remark on is how awesome it is that Representative Garnett is speaking to a sports team that actually isn't on FanDuel.
Further discussion? Seeing no further discussion, the question before us is a passage of HJR 1024. All of those in favor signify by saying aye. Aye. Those opposed signify by saying no. HJR 1024 is passed. Assistant Minority Leader West.
Thank you, Madam Speaker. I ask that the morning's roll call be added as co-sponsors.
All right. Seeing no objection, the morning's roll call will be added as co-sponsors. Assistant Majority Leader Garnett.
Thank you, Madam Speaker. And members, if we could stand and give an applause and to recognize their accomplishments.
On behalf of the entire General Assembly, congratulations. I am a DU grad as well, 2002. Go University of Denver. Thanks so much.
Introduction of, do we need to go out of order on this? Just to introduce it? Introduction of resolutions. Mr. Carpenter.
House Joint Resolution 1024 by Representative Garnett and Wist and Senators Aguilar and Tate concerning celebrating the University of Denver Pioneers ice hockey team's 2017 NCAA championship win.
Majority Leader Holbert.
Thank you, Mr. President. I move that we proceed out of order for consideration of resolutions, specifically HJR 1024.
Motion is to proceed out of order for consideration of resolutions. All those in favor say aye. Aye. All opposed, no. The ayes have it, and we'll proceed out of order for consideration of resolutions. Mr. Carpenter, please read again the title to, what is it, House Joint Resolution 1024.
House Joint Resolution 1024 by Representatives Garnett and Wist and Senators Aguilar and Tate concerning celebrating the University of Denver Pioneers ice hockey team's 2017 NCAA championship win.
Senator Aguilar.
Thank you, Mr. President. I move House Joint Resolution 1024 and ask that it be read at length.
Mr. Carpenter.
House Joint Resolution 1024 by Representatives Garnett and Wist and Senators Aguilar and Tate concerning celebrating the University of Denver Pioneers ice hockey team's 2017 NCAA championship win. Whereas the University of Denver Pioneers collegiate ice hockey team has been competing since 1949, and whereas the Pioneers ice hockey team won their first national championship in 1958 and would go on to win several regional championships and 3 back-to-back national championships in 1960 and 1961, 1968 and 1969, and 2004 and 2005. And whereas the Pioneers ice hockey team completed their 2017 regular season with a record of 33 wins, 7 losses, and 4 ties. And whereas on April 8th, 2017, the Pioneers ice hockey team added an 8th national title to their already stellar record, triumphing over longtime rival Minnesota Duluth with a score of 3-2. And whereas the Pioneers are now tied for the second most title-winning team in the history of NCAA Division I men's hockey. And whereas the Pioneers have demonstrated their winning values both on and off the ice as they participate in community-building efforts and always aspire to a service-above-self attitude, a primary tenet of their team's vision statement. And whereas it is fitting that we acknowledge the hard work and successes of the University of Denver Pioneers ice hockey team and celebrate their 2017 NCAA championship win. Now, therefore, be it resolved by the House of Representatives of the 71st General Assembly of the State of Colorado, the Senate concurring herein, that we, the Colorado General Assembly, congratulate the University of Denver Pioneers ice hockey team on their 2017 NCAA championship win and celebrate their many achievements as a Division I collegiate team. Be it further resolved that copies of this joint resolution be sent to Governor John Hickenlooper, Denver Mayor Michael Hancock, University of Denver Chancellor Rebecca Chop, and University of Denver Vice Chancellor for Athletics and Recreation Peg Bradley Dobbs.
Senator Aguilar.
Thank you, Mr. President. Members, we are blessed to have with us in this state a championship winning over and over and over again DU ice hockey team. And my husband, as some of you may know, likes to pretend he plays hockey. He's a goalie. And I think he saw every single one of these games and told me about them play by play. But we are represented from Denver, Colorado by an outstanding team that exhibits wonderful sportsmanship. And we're pleased to honor them today.
Senator Tate.
Thank you, Mr. President. Thank you, Mr. President. What an amazing final game. Very nut crunching. Glad you guys pulled it out. We're very proud to have you guys here today. Just a reflection. You look so young. As they are. Congratulations.
Is there any further discussion? Senator Donovan.
Thank you, Mr. President. I had 2 older brothers that played hockey, and I grew up on this spectacular sport. So it's so great to see you guys exhibit at such a high level. But I wanted to come down here as a very humble graduate of Notre Dame and say, congratulations, guys.
Majority Leader Holbert.
Thank you, Mr. President. As a kid, I grew up in Alaska, so Little League meant hockey, not baseball. My grade school had 2 rinks. And I want to say congratulations and thank you to all the players. While most people are watching March Madness and basketball and things like that, my family were focused on hockey, and we just couldn't be more proud of DU and all of you. If you go on to professional hockey and there's another trophy, another cup or something in your future, we can't wait to see you hoist that. But for right now, in your careers, it just is such an honor and really a privilege for us to have you here. Congratulations and job well done. Go DU.
Senator Priola.
Thank you, Mr. President. I just also want to come down and speak on behalf of this resolution and how proud we are as a state and a region for what DU hockey has continued to bring home. My son played hockey, so we know, our family knows firsthand the many years of commitment the long weekends, the driving on road trips, the flying to tournaments, so on and so forth, the many smells that come from your hockey bag in the locker rooms. And my wife is also an alum of DU. She did some master's work there as well. So what a wonderful university for the state and for this region. And thank you again for bringing the trophy home.
Senator Jones.
Thank you, Mr. President. I also want to congratulate all of you. That was a really great game. It was very entertaining to watch. My wife went to Western Michigan, and we often, or sometimes, go by and watch you guys play Western. And that was a lot of fun. So thanks so much. You deserve the credit. It was great team play, and that's what it's all about. And congratulations.
Senator Kerr.
Thank you, Mr. President. I just want to congratulate the DU men's hockey team on this accomplishment. National championship is definitely reflective of the many, many hours of hard work and dedication that you all put in. When you were walking in, though, none of us recognized you because I think the last time many of us saw you on TV, you all had full beards. So good to know that you're here with us, and thank you for all your hard work.
Senator Aguilar.
Thank you, Mr. Chair. We move for the adoption of House Joint Resolution 1024 and invite our members to take a seat. Sorry.
And if I heard you correctly, Senator Aguilar, I appreciate the $5 donation. The motion before the body is the adoption of House Joint Resolution 1024. Are there any no votes? With a vote of 33 ayes, 0 noes, 0 absent, 2 excused, House Joint Resolution 1024 is adopted. Senator Tate.
Thank you, Mr. President. I move that the current roll call be added as co-sponsors.
If there is no objection, the current roll call will be added as co-sponsors. Senator Aguilar.
Thank you, Mr. President. I'd ask for a moment of personal privilege.
Granted.
I would love to invite the DU hockey team or the championship-winning DU hockey team to please rise and ask our members to join me in thanking them, congratulating them for their accomplishment.
Colleagues, we'll be in a brief recess so we can greet our guests.
Thank you.